All right.
All right. I am Carmen. You're getting a rep. This is your Triton72 ultrasonic. 72 because you can do 72 up to 72 laparoscopic instruments, 36 on each side, 12 in each basket. You can also do up to 40 Da Vinci Xi instruments. You get 10 in each basket, and you get the middle and the bottom basket on each side. When you do Da Vinci, I like to point out that you lose that top tray. As you can see here, if I select Da Vinci, what happens? The top tray I cannot do anything with, but I can select the middle tray, okay? The reason being there is that's the way this was validated with Intuitive. So you only can, when you're doing Da Vinci, you only have the two baskets, okay? Every day, the most important thing on this, per Ultra Clean, every shift, you want to check these filters right here. Each basin has what's called a drain filter. Simply unscrew this here. Pull this little guy out. This looks nasty. I would throw this out, okay? They are perfectly white when they're brand new and they start. We have filters on order. They're coming any minute now, okay? Put it back in. This just needs to be hand tight. Don't crank down on it. So you have one filter on each side. You can see there, okay? So every shift, check them at least. Ultra Clean tells you to change them every shift. Okay. Tray loading. So there's only one way to load these baskets. You'll notice you got to make sure you use the right basket. Each basket is labeled. Okay, this one says Xi, so the only thing you're going to put in here is Xi instruments. All right. So this is loaded correctly. Oh. So this is your Xi adapter right here. You have some adapters here and you have ports. There's only one way this goes in. Yes, over time these rubber bands get kind of squirrely. That's why somebody did that, I can see. That's the way it goes in. Always check that O-ring. It's got to snap in. If it doesn't snap in, you have a problem. Okay. This one's in, good. So you have up to 10 instruments in each Xi basket. As I said, you can do up to 40 for the entire machine. You also have a Lumen Basket. Okay, the Lumen Basket has 12 ports. That would be for your laparoscopic stuff. You guys probably have general lap sets. I recommend you take a picture of how the laparoscopic instruments are set up in here, okay? As I stated, there is only one way to load these trays. If you'll notice, there are ports, holes on the back. If you look in there, you see the nozzles inside to the back. Has to be down behind these stoppers. If you have instances where these stoppers get loose and fall off, please call us for service. Otherwise, you're going to have problems docking this in, okay? It has to be behind the stoppers and it's locked in place, all right? So, selecting trays, I pick my side. You kind of treat this as two separate machines. You have a left side and a right side, left basin and a right basin. We'll just pick this one here. It's ready to be loaded, so I can select any trays I want. Let's say I was doing a hospital tray, a Lumen tray, and then another hospital tray. Okay. That tells me that that middle tray is going to be a Lumen tray, and I'm going to most likely hook up for some type of an irrigation. Okay. Because I don't have Da Vinci, I can change this wash timer to whatever I want. So let's say the IFU stated it was an 8-minute ultrasonic time. I would hit 8, enter. You can see that changes and I'm good to go. If I wanted to do Da Vinci, you'll notice two things happen when you select Da Vinci. One, The timer goes to 15 minutes. That's a default setting. You cannot change that on the DaVinci cycle. That's a validated cycle. Number 2, as I stated, you lose the ability to use that top tray. So you can only run 2 DaVincis and nothing else when you're running DaVinci. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? I think that's about it.